Hi, this is Dr. Benfinio here with LEGO Guy to hopefully clear up a common misconception about Zoom that I have seen in a lot of comments on my other videos. There is no such thing as a special teacher version of Zoom that lets them hear you even when you're muted. Now, to be super clear, there are other programs like GoGuardian and Securely that can let a teacher or a school administrator monitor your computer and do things like see what's on the screen or see through your webcam. These services are offered in the name of keeping students safe and preventing things like cyberbullying. However, those programs are totally separate from Zoom. They may be installed, especially if you are using a school computer, but if you are using your personal computer using Zoom and the school did not require you to download and install anything that you don't understand, then there's no way for your teacher to somehow see or hear you in Zoom when you're muted. Now, there are two things that I think could be causing confusion for students and fueling the idea of this special teacher version. One is the difference between a meeting host and the regular meeting participants. So if I click on the participants button, then in this meeting, I will see that I am the host and LEGO Guy does not have that host indicator, so he is just a regular participant. Typically in an online class, the teacher will be the host, students will be participants, and maybe if you're taking a college class, there will be some TAs as co-hosts. Now, depending on your school's Zoom license, students might not be able to start and host their own meetings. That privilege could be reserved for teachers. So that might make you think that, oh, being a host is kind of like a special teacher version of Zoom. And the host does have some extra privileges that regular participants can't do. For example, you can mute people or turn their video off or kick them out of a meeting if they're being disruptive. For example, if I right-click on LEGO Guy here, I can force him to stop his video or remove him from the meeting or report him. However, there is no option for me to see his camera if he has it turned off or hear him if he's muted. So to prove that, in case you don't believe me, I am recording this using the Zoom account for the university where I teach, and LEGO Guy is not connected to the call audio at all and has turned his camera off. When I click on the options here, I can ask him to start his video, but I cannot unilaterally make him start his video or somehow see his camera even though he has it turned off, nor can I force him to connect to the audio or listen in on his microphone without his consent. The other thing that I think could cause confusion here is the difference between Zoom plans. So if you go to the Zoom website and go to the Plans and Pricing tab, you'll see that there is a free basic account. This is what many people may have if they just created a Zoom account for personal use and did not get it through work or school. As you go up in tiers, there are the Pro, Business, and United Business accounts. So this is what organizations like companies and schools are more likely to have. These paid accounts do give you extra features like cloud storage and the ability to host longer meetings. However, they do not give you any magical extra privileges to listen in or snoop on the meeting participants. So again, students might be thinking of this difference of, oh, the basic personal account as the student version and something like a pro or business account as the teacher version, but there is no special teacher version that gives you that ability to listen to people when they're muted. So there you go. Hopefully that helped clear this up and some of the language around the different privileges and types of accounts in Zoom. Again, for the 100th time, there is no special teacher version that lets them hear you when you're muted. If you're on a school computer and it has GoGuardian or something installed, then yes, you should assume they probably can hear you and see your screen, but that is a different thing from Zoom. If you've watched this far and you are a new viewer who is either teaching or learning online with Zoom, I have a giant playlist of over 50 other Zoom tutorials that you can find linked in the description below this video and somewhere here on the end screen. I get many of the ideas for my videos from comments and questions I get on the tutorials, so if you have a question or a suggestion for another tutorial, I cannot promise I will get to everything, but go ahead and leave a comment below this video and I will do my best to get back to you. Thank you.